I've spoken about Chloe Bailey before. I actually made a video recently about how. Hold on. I made a video about her recently about how she got this girl fired from this movie set, from this movie. It's on my Basic Social Politics channel. Y'all can check it out. And she got this girl fired over something that was was harmless. And this was according to the female. And that gives you an insight onto where she is and where she wants to be. I think that all of this image change has a lot to do with Chloe Bailey. Chloe Bailey wants to be seen as sexy. She wants to compete with these other women, even though your talent should be able to speak for itself. You, like her sister Hallie, like Hallie is dressing similarly to Chloe, but she isn't going all out like Chloe is. Chloe wants y'all to know that she can twerk. She wants y'all to know that she has big assets. Right? She wants y'all to know every single day that she has big assets. She has yams. She wants everybody to know she got yams. That's the number one thing about Chloe Bailey. She wants y'all to know she got yams. Like 85% of Instagram. No. I'm wrong. 96% of Instagram women want y'all to know they have big assets. It don't matter if they working a regular job or they doing OnlyFans. All these heifers want y'all to know they have yams. That's what they want y'all to know. They want y'all to know they have yams. And you can tell these are women that ain't used to getting attention, because they would never listen. If you were to talk to any female with a big butt that grew up through high school into adulthood with a big butt and a lot of the attention that they would get, okay, they would tell you themselves they're not going to bring attention to it. Women who don't have a big butt, they had to get a BBL, they're going to bring attention to it every single day. Just like women who get bigger tits, right? When they go and get them done, they're going to make sure they show you as much as possible because they've been surgically enhanced. Why? She ain't about to hide them. Now, Chloe is a natural female. There's nothing BBL about her at all, right? But she's always been insecure about her body. But with her wanting to be successful in music, she wants to get people's attention. If they don't care about her musically, she's going to get them to care about her body. It's unfortunate, but that's how it is right now. They have to do that. And the fact that Chloe is single makes it even worse, because if Chloe was in a relationship, I don't think she'd really be going this far like this. Maybe. It depends on the type of guy that she's with, right? That's why these women want to control in the relationship. And let me just say this as a side note. I noticed that women talk about partnership, right? They want a partnership with a man, but they're not willing to pay 50% of the bills. They want 50% partnership in a relationship, but they're unwilling to pay 50% of the bills. So what I want to say to women that want 50% of a relationship, are you going to give 50% financially? Because you can't say that you want say-so in a household, which is fine. Mothers or wives should have say-so, right? But a lot of you women want control. You want to control him and his money and what he does. You won't say so over the children, but you're not bringing anything into the relationship. Nothing. You're not even motherly, right? So when you look at women like Chloe Bailey, any guy that she dates is going to have to accept who she is and her lifestyle. Chloe's saying, well, I don't think she's publicly dating anybody. I heard that, she may be dating Quavo, but I haven't heard any confirmation about Quavo. I ain't heard no confirmation. So all it is speculation. Now, she could be dating somebody, but she ain't letting nobody else know because she's either embarrassed by him or he doesn't fit her lifestyle. Because trust me, if a woman don't want you to know something, you ain't gonna know. You ain't gonna know. So when you get to the parents, right? she is willing to part ways with her parents in order to continue to do what she's been doing, because they're telling her the truth. They're like, you might be doing too much, because her parents were instrumental in her and her sister's early music career. But I knew when she had this image change that things were gonna change. And this is an article from the Jasmine brand. I think she was dating Gunna until he went to jail. I think she dated Gunna until he went to jail. This one, it says Chloe reveals she doesn't have the closest relationship with her parents anymore. Fans speculate disconnect due to singer's image. Right? You see, I believe the father was the manager, lawyer, and her mother was, I believe, doing the image of the group, I think. Let's see. Fame is getting real for Chloe Bailey and her family as well. Over the weekend, Chloe took to Twitter Spaces to address a few things. Lord, she was on Twitter Spaces. Twitter Spaces is the new Clubhouse.
Girls like her crave attention, recognition, and validation. She is on the fast path to becoming a baby mama.
Reset that, Maul MC. I haven't really even gotten in the Clubhouse. Now we talking Twitter Spaces. She went to Twitter Spaces. She went to Twitter Spaces. Y'all gotta stay out them spaces, man. It's a lot of craziness going there. You know what I'm saying? Chloe to the Twitter Space to address a few things that she'd been wanting to get off her chest. And in doing so, she briefly opened up about the distant bond that she now has with her parents, Doug and Courtney Bailey. What up, David? So that's the family right there. You can see they all look like both their parents. They look like both their parents. So the conversation seemingly arose after speaking about her current closeness with godmother Jaye, who she previously credited as the light in her life. Back in February, Chloe posted a sentimental message to the lovely lady in honor of her birthday. When discussing the major role that Jaye plays in her life, the surprise songstress said, "I could not do this thing called life without you. I believe you believe in me when I didn't believe in myself." Shout out to Elia.
Just showing my support.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Your life. Let's see. Your life. It's a you life me. That's it. Okay. Okay. Is it you light me up no matter what? No matter how strong or weak I may feel. Thank you for being the light in my life, and I am so grateful and honored to know you and love you. So this is her godmother. She's closer. This is a message you think she would post to her mother. She didn't even post this message to her mother. She posted this message to her godmother. See, this is the problem. When you have that auntie that's like, girl, go ahead and twerk for TikTok and Instagram. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Your parents are being too strict. You can go and do this and that. Ain't this a type of message you give to your mother and your father? But to your godmommy? On which is it your parents is it a godmother from your parents, or this is from Beyonce? Because y'all know it was on Beyonce's label. So the godmommy is getting treated like mommy. It's probably because her parents are against what she's doing, but she's grown. She can do whatever she wants to do, but she has to understand that the mistakes that you make is not your parents' fault. When you start making mistakes, it's not your parents' fault. It's your fault. So we have to look into that and why this situation is where it is. Let me tell you, hey, listen, Juggy, if you don't want to be here, you don't have to tell me that you don't want to be here. Y'all come to my live streams, but peace to you. During her Twitter space, Bailey further elaborated on how her godmother has been aiding her in working through her anxiety. The topic seemingly stemmed from remarks made about the 24-year-old seen holding her hand recently. To all the people saying stuff about me holding my godmom's hand, guys, I suffer from anxiety like you all don't know how bad it's really bad. She also continued, I have really, really bad anxiety. Anytime Hallie and I are together, what am I doing? I'm holding her hand. Anytime I'm out with anybody, whether it's girlfriends or something, I'm holding their hands. My godmom is like, she is my safe haven and my safe space, and she has to stop wearing rings sometimes because I'm squeezing her hand so hard. So people are wondering why she's so close with this woman. Well, I think that she's close with this woman because this woman is pushing her to be this Chloe Bailey, and her parents were the opposite. So a lot of us, when we're rebelling, we're going to go further towards the person that let us be us, right? But shaking your cheeks is relieving anxiety, right? When you dress the way these women do, and you go out in public the way that you do, that don't heighten your anxiety. When you're wearing revealing clothes and you're twerking on TikTok and Instagram, that don't heighten your anxiety. When you have to post that, that's what I don't understand. Why do you have public anxiety when it seems like publicly you are comfortable with yourself and your body? But if she has it, then hopefully she works through it. Like I told you, a lot of these women have issues and they use social media as an escape. It's an escape for some of these people. Chloe's session of transparency progressed when she mentioned her dislike. Chloe's session of transparency progressed when she mentioned her dislike for public commenting on her loved ones in an ill manner. Additionally, she brought up the shocking fact that these days her relationship with her mother and father is estranged, but she refused to say why right now. Y'all don't know, Charmaine has been like my number one rock and my support system when I've been like destructing inside. So please don't talk about my sister. Don't talk about my godmom. Don't talk about my family. I will come for you. And I don't have the close relationship with my parents. Maybe one day down the line, I'll share why, but it's nice that I have a solid support system. So her only support system is her godmother and her sister. That's interesting. I want to do her sister have issues with their parents, because it's just weird how once she made this when she made this image change, now all of a sudden she has these issues with her parents. And y'all got to understand, this is very important. A lot of young girls that you dudes thirst after on social media, they have mommy and daddy issues.
In order to reset society, we may need to cancel social media for at least a decade. Unfortunately, I doubt that happens. God help us.
Appreciate that, Jack Daniels. A lot of the women that y'all see on social media who act out, not even social media, at your job, right? Women that you went to school with, women at your job, the cashier that's giving you a hard time, they may suffer from issues with their parents. You got women who may have issues with their father. You got women that have issues with their mother. We probably know a ton of women like that. We wonder what's going on with her. She got mommy and daddy issues. Why do you think women are so deeply feminist? They're deeply feminist because of the things they went through with not only their father, but the men in their life, the abuse that they suffered from the men in their life. And it takes a toll on them. It pushes them in directions that can make them spiral out of control. We have a generation of women who are mothers who weren't raised in 2-parent households. They were raised in single-parent households. Dealt with all types of things. See, we have to delve deep into this. It ain't just about social media. That's just the effect. We got to talk about the cause, the root cause. And the root cause that a lot of these young girls have issues with their mothers and fathers that drives their decisions in life. Those are the conversations we need to have.